Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've shared a video on YouTube, but I just had to come on because I'm having a good time with these products. This happens to be day 5, and this is the 5th wash and go that I styled my hair using a product combination from the Mono's Hair Curl collection. So I'm wanting to share it with you, so stay tuned for this very special video. Hi everyone, this is Avena. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Embrace Natural Beauty, where it has been my goal to share with you simple tips and techniques that have been helpful to me in my very own natural hair journey, which has been just over 8 years now, that have helped me to maintain my hair, to keep it in good condition, in order to retain length, which was always my goal, because I want all of you who are watching and who follow me to better maintain your hair, to keep it in good condition, and to retain length, if that happens to be your goal, so that you enjoy your hair and embrace natural beauty of your own. In today's video, I have the pleasure of sharing with you my review of the Mono's Hair Curl collection that I've been using to style my wash and go for the past 5 wash and goes. For the past 6 weeks, this is the product that has been on my hair. Now, I know it's been a while since I've produced a video on YouTube. I want to thank you, all my new subscribers, for coming on. Hello and welcome to Embrace Natural Beauty channel. And for those of you who've been rocking with me for a while, you know that I just celebrated my 8-year natural hair anniversary, so I've been sharing videos and posts on my social media platforms, on Instagram and on Facebook. And over the course of the 8 years, I'm looking at my hair and, celebrating and looking at everything. And I realized that I started going a little bit heavier with the gels, and I was really wearing my hair very flat because I love definition. You guys know how I love definition. And so for the past year, I've just been super defined, slicked down, and I recently just became very much interested in getting a little bit more fluff back into my wash and go, and I reached for a couple of different product lines that had mousses and foams in their offering. And the first one was actually, one that I had received for free, and I shared that on my social media page. Most recently, I was using Shea Moisture, their foam. I used it for a couple of wash and goes. I also used Diva Curl, and that was going to be my go-to until Mono's Hair launched her product line, and I said, I've got to try this. So I don't know how many of you are familiar with Mono's Hair. I learned of her here on YouTube. Like many of you learned and were introduced to me here on YouTube, I learned of her here as well. And so I felt it most appropriate to share with the YouTube community a fellow YouTuber who introduced her own product line. I'm very proud of her. I want to celebrate her. This is not a sponsored video. You guys know I don't do sponsored videos, but I'm really proud of her. And I wanted to try her product line because I believe that she would produce something of high quality that I could consider for my own hair as well as for my clients, and I certainly have done that. So I will be sharing with you a tutorial here, a demonstration of how I use the products to achieve this wash and go, which happens to be day 5. And so let me first go over the products that I've used and my thoughts on them, and then you can, either if you want to, you can skip ahead and see the demonstration. First up are the cleansers. You guys know that I like clean hair, clean scalp. So the first item is the Scalp and Curl Clarifier. Now the instructions call for applying this directly to the scalp on dry hair. I did that twice on my hair, and unfortunately I didn't have a good experience trying to cleanse my scalp. I went really heavy with it, and it continued, it felt like it remained on my scalp, like I had some buildup, and I think it was from this, so I didn't particularly care for it for my hair. But I have used it on a couple of my clients, and some of them really like it, and I didn't have the same experience with them that I had with myself, because I saw them 2 weeks later and their scalp looked perfectly fine. So this was not good for me, but I'm not discounting it because I continue to use it in the salons with some of my clients, and I have several more here. So this is a good one. followed by the Curl Co-Wash and Conditioner. Now you all know I don't do co-washing, so I would only use this as a conditioner. She didn't have the moisturizing shampoo available at the stores yet, so this was the only thing that I could use to follow up with the deep cleanse. I happen to like this as a conditioner. When you put this on your hair and let it sit for a couple of minutes as instructed to do, you can thoroughly detangle your hair, which I did the first time I used this product line. And I think the second time as well. This really does a great job of detangling, and your hair feels well conditioned after it. So I really do like it as a conditioner. I would not use this as my cleanser because I like deep cleansing my hair and my scalp. But this works really well as a conditioner and detangler. To style my first wash and go, I used the curl styling potion, followed by the curl setting gel. And the potion is a styler in itself, but when combined with the gel, it's essentially being used as a leave-in. That's what the instructions say you can do. They work very well together. By itself, this could set your hair and have great definition, but I wanted to make sure I had the hold of a gel, so I followed up with this. Now, when you put this on, I put this on my hair, you'll see beautiful definition, very moist, just beautiful. I really, really did like this product underneath my gel. Now with the gel, because I had just started using different mousses and foams to style my wash and go, this fell right on time. The gel is very watery. You're going to see this in the tutorial. I'm sure you've seen other videos here on YouTube. The gel is very watery, very liquidy. And so it behaves pretty much like a foam or a mousse. Very light hold, very light, very fluffy, beautiful, well-defined curls from this gel and styling potion combination. Just absolutely beautiful. Later on, I was able to get now I don't know if you noticed it, but when this product was launched, it was hard to get all the items at Sally's. So I had to go back, I had to stalk Sally's to get this. This is the Curl Restoring Treatment. So my second wash and go, I was able to style, I was able to do the treatment. And just like the conditioner, I'm going to call it the conditioner, just like the conditioner, if you put this on your hair and put it in sections, let it sit for a couple minutes, you can detangle your hair very well with this. I had a great time detangling my hair with this as well as my clients. This is actually, let me back it up, this is actually my favorite product in the line. The Curl Restoring Treatment is my favorite product in the line. Absolutely love this treatment on myself and on my clients. Works well for conditioning and for detangling, smoothing down the cuticle, leaving the hair feeling very soft, very well moisturized, and very well conditioned. So this is my number one fave of the line. The Curl Smoothing Pudding, I've only used this once on a client who is a regular client. She comes every 2 weeks for a flat twist out. And so since I had this, since I purchased it, I decided let me use this on her. I absolutely love this on her hair as well. Very moisturizing, very soft, just a wonderful, wonderful product. And I will continue to use this on my client. The Curl Primer is the only item I have not used yet. I saw some of the other videos. I'm not really interested in a spray leave-in, so I just haven't had the desire to try it yet. But I do have it. It's mine. Eventually, at some point in time, I will get around to using it. But I don't have anything to share about this product, the Curl Primer, because I haven't tried it yet. But everything that I have tried, everything that I have tried, I will say, is definitely moisturizing. So Mono's hair, kudos to you. I celebrate you. Congratulations on a wonderful product line that I'm enjoying. And I hope that you all continue to watch on to the tutorial and see how I was able to achieve this look with these wonderful products. Thank you so much. My ends were trimmed on straight hair, and I was wearing it pressed when Mono's Hair announced the new product line would be available in Sally's on October 1st. I went to Sally's with my straight hair to get this curly hair product, looking like a wannabe curly, but I know who I am. They didn't know, but I knew. That's what matters. Here I am reading the instructions to apply the Scalp and Curl Clarifier on dry hair. Before washing, apply to scalp and massage into lather. Wet the hair and smooth lather through the curls. Rinse and follow with the Curl Hydrator shampoo, which I do not have. The Curl Hydrator shampoo was not available, so you'll see me apply the Curl and Co-Wash conditioner after 2 washes with the Scalp Clarifier. Following the instructions, I applied the Scalp and Curl Clarifier directly to the scalp on dry hair. As you can see, I applied a generous amount to ensure that my scalp is thoroughly cleansed. Even after I began scrubbing my scalp, I applied more of the cleanser to my special areas and scrubbed vigorously. These areas have an excessive oil production that builds up into scales on my scalp. And for that reason, I also scrub it gently when rinsing to make sure all the buildup is removed from my scalp. I use the cleanser again for a second wash, concentrating on cleansing the hair. Just like the previous wash, I was generous with the amount of product to make sure I had full coverage. I worked it thoroughly through my hair and did some massaging of my scalp before rinsing it out. After a deep cleanse, my hair felt soft, and as you can see, it looks nice and moisturized, which is fine for some, but not enough for me. After 2 wash days, I returned to my staple deep cleanser to thoroughly remove buildup from my scalp and continued to use the other products from the line for styling. The Curl, Co-Wash, and Conditioner. Now, I've already done my cleansing, so I'm using this strictly as a conditioner in order to detangle my hair. As with the cleanser, I'm applying a generous amount. I have a lot of hair. Now my hair is still wet, even though it's not dripping, but you can see I'm still in the shower, so my hair is still very wet, which is important because it helps with distribution of the product. I'm making sure I have product on my entire head of hair before sectioning it for detangling. As I'm distributing the product, I'm doing a little bit of finger detangling as well. Now I've already read the instructions, but I'm reading it again just to make sure I'm doing this right. Detangle and leave in for 2 to 3 minutes. It took a few minutes to apply it to my hair, so it should be ready for me to detangle now. I parted my hair very easily, by the way, into 2 sections in the front. Normally I create 6 sections before I begin detangling, but I was anxious to see how this product works. I immediately began detangling with my wide tooth comb, followed by the fine tooth comb, and sure enough, I was able to get through very quickly. Now normally this takes me 5 to 7 minutes to detangle the front section of my hair. I was able to detangle in about 2 minutes, so I was very impressed with this product. As a conditioner, the curl restoring treatment was sold out when I first went to Sally's, so I had to wait until my second wash with the products to be able to use it. The treatment is designed to restore elasticity to strands for smooth, defined, moisturized curls, and the directions say to wash with Curl Hydrator shampoo, apply in sections and detangle, process for 7 to 10 minutes with a hair steamer, dryer, or conditioning cap, rinse and apply curl primer or curl styling potion. On that wash day, which was day 6 of my first wash and go using the products, I cleansed with the Scalp and Curl Clarifier and conditioned and detangled with the Curl Co-Wash and Conditioner. I just rinsed the conditioner out and I'm applying a generous amount of the treatment. As you can see, my hair is already moisturized, so I'm really just getting a sense of how well the product spreads through my damp hair, getting a feel for the product. I worked it through the hair in individual sections and twisted each section, letting the product sit on the hair for a few minutes. Since my hair already felt soft and moisturized from the conditioner, there was no apparent shift in the levels of moisture or conditioning, but I would attribute the springiness of my curls to the quinoa protein that's in the treatment. I rinsed out the treatment and applied the curl styling potion on saturated hair, one section at a time. Now I forgot to hold the bottle up to the camera, so hopefully you can see from this slow down zoom action what I'm using. As you can see, I started with a sizable amount. I applied it to the entire section and working it through from root to end, making sure I've got full coverage of this entire section. And as I'm working it through, I'm looking to see how well it's defining the curls, see how much coverage I'm getting. And now I can see where I need to add a little bit more. So first I add some to my special area that's harder to define, a little bit on the back there, and then some on the ends. And again, I begin working it through to define these curls. Then I twist it, clip it up, and move to the next section. Do the same thing throughout my entire head of hair in preparation for styling with the gel. Flash forward to the fifth wash and go, following the same process, but on this day I didn't use the clips. I just did bantu knots to put the twists in while I take a shower in preparation for styling with the gel once I get dressed. This time I remembered to hold up the bottle for the curl setting gel, which I will be using to style my wash and go. Starting with this first section, I'm showing you here this twist that I've had in my hair for about an hour because I took a shower, got dressed, and had something to eat, and my hair feels very springy. You can see it bouncing back. It's very juicy, very moist. You want to apply this on hair that is still damp. Because it was in the twist and it was in the bantu knot, it maintained its juiciness, and so it's ripe and ready to apply the gel. I poured way too much, so I'm going to put some of it back and start with just a little bit for now. First application in this section, I'm really just concentrating on getting full coverage of this portion of hair from root to tip, just smoothing it on. I'm not doing any definition, I'm just smoothing it on. I'm not even working it through just yet, just smoothing it on. Now the next portion, now I'm going to start to work to actually get some curl definition. You can see from the pace that I'm working at that I'm not moving very quickly. I spent literally 2 minutes doing this in order to get curl definition to look like this. And with 8 sections, moving at pretty much the same pace, it took me about 30 minutes to complete my entire head of hair to get this level of definition. And then I dried my hair sitting under the hooded dryer for about 40 minutes, and then maybe 5-6 minutes with the blow dryer for my hair to be fully dry. And of course, again, this was day 5 that I recorded. So you can see the fully dry hair was a little stiff, but it wasn't extremely stiff. It wasn't crunchy. But by day 2, by day 3, it's very soft. And by day 5, it's just absolutely perfect. So I really love this product on my hair. It did well for me. Each and every wash and go just got better and better. I got most of my compliments on my naturally curly hair wearing this particular product combination than any other product combination. So I really enjoy this product on my hair. To see more in-depth videos of complete wash day experiences of natural hair models at various lengths and textures, as well as myself, subscribe to washandgonaturalhair.com via the link in the description box below.